She didn't know his name. She had only seen him once. It was one of those rainy Tuesday mornings, the kind where the sky feels heavier than your own thoughts. Emily was rushing into a small coffee shop, juggling her umbrella, her bag, and the frantic beat of her own heart. As she pushed the door open, a man approached from behind. He was soaking wet, clearly exhausted, and just looked like he was having the worst day imaginable. Everyone else just rushed past him, as if he was invisible. But Emily, she noticed, she took 2 steps back and held the door open for him. It was a tiny gesture, maybe 3 seconds of her time. The man lifted his eyes, looking surprised, almost confused, like he hadn't experienced a simple act of kindness in a very long time. "Thank you," he whispered, his voice barely audible. Emily offered a small smile. "Rough morning," he just murmured. "You could say that." They didn't exchange names or any other details. It was just a brief, human moment. Emily went on with her day, ordered her coffee, grabbed a muffin, and left. She never even noticed that the man stayed behind, quietly crying into his hands. 2 weeks later, Emily's phone rang. It was an unknown number. "Is this Emily Carter?" a voice asked. "Yes," she answered cautiously. "My name is Detective Harris. We need to speak with you." Her heart froze. The detective continued. "Do you remember holding the door for a man at a coffee shop on the 11th? Emily's voice trembled. "Yes, why? Did something happen to him?" There was a heavy sigh on the other end of the line. That day, he was on his way to the bridge. He had already written a note. His mind was made up. Emily felt her knees go weak, the world spinning around her. "But after that small moment with you," the detective said gently, he turned around. He drove to a crisis center instead. He told our team, "She made me feel human again. She reminded me that kindness still exists." Emily covered her mouth, tears streaming down her face. The detective finished softly. "He's alive today, because of you." Emily sat in stunned silence. She had no idea. She never imagined that her tiny, seemingly insignificant gesture could carry so much weight. That day, she learned a powerful lesson that many of us forget. You never know who is breaking on the inside. You never know whose life is hanging by a thread. And sometimes, a small act of kindness is all it takes to pull someone back from the edge. She only held a door. But for him, she opened a new chance at life. Remember, if you or someone you know is struggling, please reach out. There are people who want to help. Your life is precious. Thanks for watching.